Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind, prime time grind all the time. Preparing for fleet carriers, space legs, planetary personal bases, and landing on planets with atmospheres. Well, regarding fleet carriers, the Beta 1 is now over. Boo. Yep, it's terrible. Have to wait a few weeks for Beta 2. Frontier did announce this week that the upkeep cost for all additional services will be reduced by 80 to 90%. Core running costs will be reduced by 50%. The total running cost for a fleet carrier with all services active will be reduced by a total of 85.5%. The debt threshold has been updated in line with the upkeep changes. This means with all services installed, a carrier can go 10 weeks up from 4 without paying upkeep before being issued a final warning of decommission. As you can see, our balance now is 9.9995. We're fixing to break the 10 billion mark. All we need is about 500,000 in missions rewards and we will hit it. The mission that we're carrying back to Sothis Mining is enough to hit that 10 billion mark, but we'll go to Sothis and pick up a load and deliver it back to Ceos, and so we'll be way over the 10 billion mark. And back to the Frontier announcement this week. The total upfront activation cost of some of the more expensive services will be reduced by 35 to 45%. The time between jumps will be dramatically decreased by only requiring a 15-minute for jump preparation and 5 minutes to cool down. That's from an hour for charge up and an hour for cool down before. Universal cartographics will become available as an optional service in Beta 2. Tritium will be made at least 2 times more effective as a fuel. So you'll get 2 times more distance than you did before in Beta 1. So please look down at the bottom right of the video and select that subscribe button. I'm far from YouTube's minimum subscription, and I need all the help I can get. It doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be notified when I create more videos. Underneath the video in the description, you'll find ways to donate to our YouTube channel. Please consider donating. The costs of creating over 565 additional videos is enormous, with all the hardware, software, storage systems, audio systems, publishing, and all those things. Could you really use your help? And underneath the video, you will to the left, you will find our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find those 565 plus videos on about every topic. And I only started creating videos in January, so you have about 3.5 months roughly of content. So it's all very new, including the engineers in detail of how to unlock them, where to get the materials to unlock them, the modules, the materials you'll need for each of the modules to have those modified. And so it's more of a video reference of the engineers. And the material traders, places to find materials like Dab's Hope and Jameson Crash Site, and so many others. the Thargoid surface site where we get meta alloys, and the Guardian surface site where we get the blueprint for the Guardian FSD booster that adds 10.5 additional light years to your jump range. And there's so many others, so make sure you check out my YouTube channel and all the playlists and watch the videos. We'll really appreciate it, and hopefully they'll be entertaining and educational for you. And now we need to get to Sothis Mining to deliver this one cargo mission to hit the 10 billion mark and pick up missions to bring them back to CEOs to even go well beyond that.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking coupler disengaged. Go for departure.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
And 90% or over 90% of that 10 billion credits were made here between Sothis Mining and CEOs, delivering palladium and gold. And if you'd like to watch Torture by Interdiction, wait till we pick up those missions, we get back into CEOs, and hopefully you got your popcorn ready, because it's can be, and a lot of times it is, total insanity. Again, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help me with YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything, and you'll get notified when I create more videos. And please consider donating to our channel in the description below and find out how. And check out more of our 565 additional videos on our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG. I am excited about hitting that 10 billion mark. I mean, that's a big mark, and it certainly will help us next month in the beta. If they take the snapshot now or later than now, then we should be good. To get the mission, the cargo mission payouts like I'm seeing them, just make sure the reputation with the factions is maxed out. So that's your goal. You want to max out those reputation. You also want to donate to each of the factions. That helps too. And later on, you'll get those 2 unit missions and 3 unit missions for donating. So do that first. Even if you have to take less reward for more reputation, you need to do that. And the question I have for you, have you popped your popcorn yet for CEOs when I get those 4+ interdictions as soon as we carry that load into CEOs? And sometimes you have to come in Sothis Mining close to max speed, because the ships will try to beat you to the request, and it just slows you down, frustrates you, all that. But if you come in really hot and then hit the request docking right at or right below 7.5 kilometers, then you can slow down after. Either way, if it's granted or denied, you can slow down to
Docking
under
request
100
granted.
at that point.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
We delivered that one mission from where we took off from to Sothis Mining, and you see it has put us over that 10 billion mark. That mission alone. And these are those donate missions that I was talking about that you need to do when you're first trying to gain reputation with the factions. Now we'll load up our cargo hull, the 280 units, with missions to a single location. I usually take the oldest one. That way I'm not pressed for time in the end. And even if I take partials, I want to max out my cargo hull.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And what I like to do next is only select the palladiums and try to fill up as much as I can on those, because those pay the most, and only use the gold, the silver, the gallites if I don't have enough missions to that one destination. I'll top it off with gold, silver, gallite, and possibly the others. And you see I'm only accepting the missions after I fill the cargo hold, I'm not trying to add them. For one, we filled up our cargo hold, so there's no way you can add additional units to the cargo hold anyway. So we're just accepting to run them at a later time, because sometimes you come back to Sothis mining and there's no palladium, there's no gold, there might be some rutile, which doesn't pay hardly anything at all. So you're accepting them, you're stacking them is what people will call it, but you're not running them, but you'll run them at a time that maybe Sothis mining is out of the good missions. Now we're plotting a course to New Dawn Station. That's our destination that we filled the cargo hold for. Now from the time you accept the mission, you have 24 hours to deliver, or you'll be fined and lose some of your reputation with that faction. So make sure you take the oldest ones first.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Or the oldest mission, that chooses your location, and then work your way from the bottom up to that single location.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And you can see in the middle
Incoming
of that
mission
bottom
critical
sensor,
message.
we're already having one pirate or interdictor pull in right behind us. Number 1 interdiction. The number 2 was a chained interdiction. We have a runner. Number 3 interdiction is also chained. Number 4 interdiction. Is the popcorn good? The diet I'm on won't let me have popcorn. Number 5 interdiction. I hope you're entertained, 'cause I'm not. Number 6 interdiction. In a single Super Cruise run. How about number 7? Absolute insanity. I believe 7 is the max that Frontier allows, because I've never seen more than 7 in one Super Cruise run. Of course, 7 is way too many.
Romeo Golf India. We're happy to
Incoming
have
mission
you,
critical
Commander.
message.
Priority access will be granted upon request. Okay, Commander. You are go for approach to pad 1-1. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
The extremes I have to go through just to get 10 billion credits.
Landing gear deployed.
Loitering is a crime punishable by death. Make sure you have authorization before entering the docking bay.
Landing operation complete. Dispatching ground crew. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
10 million credits added so far. And 10 million it is. Now we need to go back to Sothis Mining, so be ready to load up again, and we'll end the video there.
Landing gear retracted.
Clear of the landing pad. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out with YouTube, and you get notified when I create more videos. Also, please consider donating to our channel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Be sure to check out my YouTube channel at GFM_RDG for those other 565 plus videos.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm looking forward to May's Beta 2. So I can get my hands on a fleet carrier again. And I am looking forward to the new content that we're going to possibly see in December's update, the DLC, even if we have to pay extra. I'm looking forward to Space Legs, Planetary, personal stations, and being able to land on planets with an atmosphere. I do appreciate you coming along and keeping me company. And I hope you consider coming along again at another time. Hopefully the next video. But if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get notified when I create an additional video, and that helps me out with YouTube. I have no idea what caused that heatsink to deploy. I might have hit a wrong button. I'm pretty good about that.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Again, I appreciate you coming along. I hope you'll consider watching more of my videos and subscribing to my channel. So until next time, goodbye.